In this problem, we are addressing the question of seeds that have been germinated and what is the probability that it's of type A. So assume that 40% are of type A of the seeds, 20% of type B, 40% of type C. It is known that 30% of seeds of type A, so meaning 30% of the 40%, 60% of type B, 60% of the 20%, 70% of type C, so 70% of the 40, have germinated. A seed is selected at random. If the seed has germinated, what is the probability that it is of type A? So we do not have specific numbers of the type of the seed types that we have. We only have percents, but we could still work with those percents and kind of play around with our numbers. And the best way to use to model with this information is with a two-way frequency table. So we're going to make one category of all the seed types, and then the other category where it is germinated or not. So we are going to first work with type A seeds first, and then we're going to work with type B seeds, and we're going to work with type C seeds. So with these three types, we're going to create our columns based on those categories. And then our other category, we are going to represent based on those that are germinated or not. So one is germinated and the other is not. So as mentioned, we don't have a specific total or number of each category, and we only have percents. Well, we can actually just work with percents and treat 100% as like our main total. And if you want, you could even drop the percent just so that we could work with nice whole numbers. Oops. And actually, before we do that, what we should actually do is we should create a total row and column to demonstrate that with all those categories together, there is a total amongst all of them. The total number of seeds of all the different types, as well as the total of those germinated or not. And then the grand total of the category is 100%. And we'll just give it 100. So then when you work with these percents, it's really easy to work with that 100 very nicely. So 40% we'll just say is there are 40 A's, type A seeds. There are 20% or 20 type B seeds, and 40% or 40 type C seeds. So then each of those totals add up to 100. Now we're going to take 30% of the type A. So 30% of the 40% or 30% of the 40, we are going to multiply those two values together and you should get 12. We're going to do the same thing for 60% of the 20 type B seeds. So 20 times the 60% would give you 12. And 70% of the 40, multiply that, that'll give you 28. that grand total will add up for the germinated to be 52, or 52% of the 100% germinated. The question only deals with if the seed has germinated. If you ever see the word if, that also is a given. Given the seed has germinated, that's a conditional probability. What's the probability that it is of type A? So to write this in probability notation, what's the probability that the seed is A given it's germinated? So we are going to look for the in the category of the germs. So out of those that are germinated total, that's 52. How many are A? In that category, it's 12. So 12 out of 52 is the probability